Plaza of San Francisco. You can't get into the proper plaza at the moment because they're building the subway system, but you can get into the church. The church is free to get inside when the doors are open. The monastery itself costs $4, and the plaza there, well, the San Francisco complex is one of the biggest colonial buildings in the whole of the Americas. It covers an area of 3 hectares, and it was the first church built in Quito. They started construction in 1535. There is also a story behind the church, and it goes a little bit like this. So basically the mayor of Quito wanted someone to build a church as fast as possible. So an indigenous builder called Cantuña said, okay, I can do it. I'll do it in 3 days. So the mayor of Quito said, well, you'll never do that in 3 days. How would you do that? So he said, okay, you got yourself a deal. So the first day, Cantuña was pretty lazy. It's like, no, I'll leave it till tomorrow. The next day, no, I'll do it the next day. The mayor got angry. He said, hey, you said you'd finish this church. If you don't finish this church by tomorrow, I'm going to have your head. So Cantuña was proud. He didn't want to beg for his life. Instead, he said, I'll sell my soul if someone helps me build this church. So up popped the devil. The devil said, okay, I'll take your soul for the church. But Cantuña was wise. He said, okay, but every last brick has to be placed by sunrise. So the devil said, deal. His minions popped out and started putting brick by brick into place. And it got pretty close to sunrise, and Cantuña looked at the church and thought, I'm going to have to give my soul away here. So he walked up to the church, he grabbed a brick, and he hid it. When it got to sunrise, the devil came up to Cantuña and said, look, you've got your church, it's all finished, now give me your soul. Cantuña said, no. Look, there's still 1 brick missing there. So the devil had to concede. He hadn't finished building it, every brick wasn't in place. So Cantuña kept his soul and he got his money. To this day, people still look for that missing brick, so if you want to go and have a look for the missing brick yourself, you can go and look for it yourselves. So another interesting thing about the Plaza de San Francisco and the Church of San Francisco is it was built on top of the ruins of Atahualpa's palace. And right now, as they're constructing the subway in Quito, maybe if you look really closely, you might see a little rock that was part of Atahualpa's palace itself.